Boundary setting is a very important thing we have to do in our lives, and we're not taught this typically in our school system. Because this is psychology, this is relationship learning, and it's something that is so essential because if we give too much of ourselves to others, we don't have boundaries at all. And if we don't allow other people to get close to us, then we don't really have love, right? We can't really build a relationship per se. So it's about recognizing our boundaries and how we practice them. And the problem with boundaries is that we're not always applying them to everything. We create exceptions to our principles and to the rules that we live our lives by, and that's why we end up with problems that we say, oh, well, it's okay to excuse this, it's okay to follow orders, ignore my conscience, and then something like World War II happens and everybody's sitting there like, how did this happen and how did so many people put up with it? See, we as individuals have every right to set boundaries with every single relationship in our lives, and that includes government, it includes the school system, includes religion, right? So ask yourself these questions. Have you ever set a boundary with any relationship in your life? A parent, child, spouse, coworker, boss, friend, relative? And what do you do if that person violates your boundaries? Do you no longer associate with them? How many chances do you give them? How long until you leave that relationship altogether? Even at your job, do you have boundaries that if violated, you would be willing to quit? And why is it not okay for your friends and family to violate your boundaries, but it is okay for government to violate your boundaries? See, the more people can understand this dynamic, the more we can actually wake people up, per se, to the reality that government consistently violates people's boundaries and consistently violates people's morality. And trauma has been employed on us so that way we drop our boundaries and we're easier to control. And so if you want to create a perfect slave, you remove individuality and you remove boundaries.